I'm Juniper Seed, and today we're checking out Ruined King, a League of Legends story by Riot Games. Just came out today, as far as I can tell. And yeah, don't know much about it other than it's a turn-based RPG. Kind of excited to see what this is all about. So it looks like we select a profile to get started. And let's bring this down so that I don't have to combat the game volume. Okay. I guess we'll do a quick run through the options. Fast combat callouts. Enable disable wait queue on combat callouts. Not sure what that's for. Guess we'll just keep everything how it's supposed to be. Excuse me. Alright, we'll figure all this out as we go. Quality is on high. Alright. Cool. So this is a game that came out of the Riot Forge, where they work with some smaller studios to put out some other games. And yeah, this is our first encounter with this. So we're going to go for a new game. Let's see, we have story mode, normal mode, veteran. Enemies more difficult, you need to dive into your full set of abilities to succeed. Classic turn-based fans who want more challenging encounters, we're probably going to take veteran. Enemies are very difficult on heroic, and combat encounters will put your abilities and resources to the test. Enchantment and item management is a must. I kind of want to do heroic, but for the first playthrough, we'll do veteran, see what that's about. Beginning a new game with veteran, you can change the difficulty at any time outside of combat encounters from the game options menu. Sounds great. Alright.
In Bilgewater, monsters are real. When I was a girl, my mother was murdered by a low-life coward named Gangplank. He shot me and left me for dead. There was no trial. In Bilgewater, he was the law. I hunted him. I killed his men. I watched Gangplank die, washed away on the burning tide. But there are still monsters about. For centuries, the Buru people have protected these islands from the worst of them. But even they fear the heroines. Attacks in the form of a lethal black mist, courtesy of our unliving neighbors on the Shadow Isles. Each time, the heroines return stronger, while the Buru grow distant. How long can we rely on prayers and magic? My monsters are flesh and blood. They don't frighten me. Only one thing does. Becoming one of them.
All right. Really like the cartoon, or what do I want to say? Graphic novel look. That's really awesome.
It's almost quiet from up here.
Oops. Skip something.
Good morning, Captain. Your guest has arrived.
All right.
Raffen, remember when we could just take what we wanted, go where we wanted? We didn't have a care in the world. Now look at us. Taking appointments, attempting diplomacy.
Well, at least our line of diplomacy still involves guns.
That may be true, but when he was Reaver King, Gangplank only used guns. If I unite the gangs with violence, will the city still think of me as a savior?
Gangplank was a tyrant, Sarah. You're tough, but you aren't cruel. I'm proud to be your first mate, and the rest of the crew is proud to call you our captain. The gangs will follow you. It's only a matter of time.
They can't follow me if they're dead. Hopefully I can change their minds before they're all wiped out.
Some dogs won't obey until you show them the stick.
Well then, let's not keep Captain Thorne waiting any longer.
Alright. So we're gonna go meet Captain Thorne. Cool. Currently we're Misfortune. Move character with D. WASD. Shift to sprint. Very cool. Apparently we have some potions. Minor health potion, revival potion, and a minor mana potion. Space. Ah, interesting. So we have real world abilities. Let's see if I can break anything. Let's see here. Q is inspect mode. So we have Misfortune, Sarah. No one else that we can inspect. Don't know what this number represents, the 051. Maybe like a limit break type of thing, a la Final Fantasy. We'll find out. For M, we can watch the tutorial on how to use this menu. Short. The district map displays the layout of a district and its key points of interest. While exploring, chests, rest points, vendors, and other interactables will be discovered and marked on the map. At any time, you can navigate to the region map to get a better look of the surrounding districts. You may freely navigate between district maps that you have discovered while exploring. So we're currently in the Bilgewater Fortune Estate. We're going to follow Rafen to Captain Thorne. Actually have quite a bit to look at here. And then for the region map, short. Region map displays all of its known districts and can be navigated to jump to the district map view of each. If the current quest objective is in one of the districts of the region, an icon will appear by the district marker. Districts that contain fast travel points will be indicated by the fast travel icon. As new locations are discovered, they will be added to the area map. When you leave Bilgewater, you will gain access to the Ocean map, which allows you to navigate between region maps as well as special standalone locations. Wow, so this is actually going to be pretty expansive. All I really knew about this coming into it was that it was the League of Legends game, and that it was a party RPG, turn-based combat, and I used to play Final Fantasy and Chrono Trigger, and all sorts of games like that when I was younger, so I was really interested in this to see. So we're currently in Bilgewater at the Fortune Estate. We're going to go towards the Captain's Chambers, I'm assuming, for the quest log. We might as well do the full rundown for everyone who's starting out with us so you can keep up. The quest log will keep track of your active and completed quests throughout the story. Quests are organized into 3 categories: story, side quest, and bounties. When a quest is completed, it will be moved to the completed area in the log. All active story quests will automatically be included in the quest tracker, visible while exploring. You can toggle up to 4 additional side quests and bounties to be included in the quest tracker. Cycle between them while exploring to update your objective information and markers. Cool. So there's going to be a lot of extra stuff that we can do throughout the game, which is fantastic. And that just lets us review the tutorial if we'd like to. This is cool. So for the current quest, I like that there's a jump to district map, so you can go right to what you want to see, and then side quests and bounties. Cool. Very, very awesome. Down in the bottom right-hand corner, treasures 0 of question marks. So there might be some treasures in these areas. It looks like there's one coming up in this next room. And our quest objective is indicated by the nautical star. Awesome. So there's going to be some treasure in here. In the bottom right-hand corner, when I do shift, we get the icon for sprinting. And then middle mouse button, it's going to highlight some stuff for us. Looks like E is to interact with things. Got moderate health potion and 50 gold. Anything down here we can check out? Getting some money. Awesome. And then, just to be thorough, do you want to see if I can interact with these objects back here? Cannot. Can we interact with the telescope? Gotta keep an eye on things. Okay. Alright, onwards. There's for fun. Who's this? Nothing to report, Captain. So I'm the captain, but I'm reporting to Captain Thorne. Or I'm gonna go meet with them.
Gangplank. I thought my hatred would die with you. I was wrong.
Captain?
Still got the bullets in my chest. Killing Gangplank wasn't enough, Rathan.
But you beat him. You're still breathing. And he's in little pieces all over the bottom of the ocean. Those bullets are just little reminders.
I wish they didn't remind me so damn much.
Alright. Continuing on. Where are we at? M. Little side room here. Gonna check it out. Got some folks to talk to. Don't matter what crew I'm a part of, I give it my all. Gangplank ran this town like he ran his ships. You give him sweat or blood. More health potions. Gangplank was a killer, but more than anything, a con man. Oh, he'd spin tales of gold, turning sailors into thugs. Wasn't a man, he was an idea. Some people say ideas don't die. Okay. This feels like they're setting up a Gangplank revival type of deal. Got some more folks to talk to down here. Who's this little guy? Folks fear the black mist, but me, I think it keeps life interesting. In Noxus, we would have thrown Gangplank into the arena. Would have been more fun. Alright, let's head out to the captain's quarters. That's a big old fella. Look at that. What is this? Little cat person.
I see you've been doing some remodeling.
What can I say? The place needed a woman's touch. I don't think the previous owner would mind.
Guess not. Seeing as how you gunned him down, along with the rest of the Conclave.
Are you here to parley, Captain Thorne, or to criticize my sense of decor? I trust you've considered my offer.
Offer? Hand over my operations to you, my fleet and all of my men, or else? Misfortune. You may have killed Gangplank, stolen his fancy mana, but that don't make you my queen.
Ooh.
From where I'm standing, it looks like Bilgewater is still up for grabs. Now give it up, girl. You know I'd hate to ruin that pretty face.
So much for diplomacy.
You know, Raffen? I think I'm starting to enjoy it.
Alright. Time for battle. You'll initiate a combat encounter when engaging enemies in the world and at major story events. Fighter cards display key stats such as level, health, and mana. The initiative bar displays the order in which the fighters will perform actions. When a fighter's portrait reaches the front of the initiative bar, it is their turn. When it is your fighter's turn, you can perform one of many combat abilities. Instant abilities do not cost mana and are performed immediately after confirming a target. Lane abilities cost mana and require time to cast. Pay attention to the fighter turn order when selecting abilities. Complete this wave of combat by defeating all enemies. Alright, so it's Miss Fortune's turn. I have some instant and lane abilities. Looks like we pick a category. So right out the gate we have some different things. 55 damage, generates 10 overcharge, applies tapped. Don't know what any of that means. Oh, what's the B button do? Oh, we got like a full... Tapped deals 17 damage if they didn't already have tapped applied. Reduce all damage taken by 40%, increases evasion by 10%, while fancy footwork is active. Strut is not removed upon taking damage. Don't know what strut is. Then for lane abilities, we have Shredder, a balance ability. Deals 124 damage split randomly over 6 shots. And this is for the balance lane. So it looks like we have a top, bottom, and middle lane for combat. We have double up. Deals 69 damage to the target, 69 to a nearby target. If the first target is defeated, the second shot will deal additional 34 damage. Both hits apply tapped. It's pretty strong. Requires 15 mana. And then Heartbreaker deals 150 if the target has tapped, deals 242 instead, and consumes tapped. Very nice, very nice. So I think we want to go with the lane ability double up here, and then we can Heartbreaker afterwards to do big damage. These guys each had 261 health to start. Alright, so he's gonna do something targeting me. Quick Strike, Inspect mode. He's gonna cast Wild Shots. Oh, and you can see their abilities as well with the Inspect mode. Moderate damage over 6 hits, but has a 25% chance to miss. Easy peasy. Oh, Strut is a buff we have. Increases haste by 5% per stack, removed if damage is taken. Gotcha. Alright. Very cool. So we're gonna go ahead and do the lane ability. This is just gonna kill. Oh wait. 69, 69, yeah, we'll go ahead and do Heartbreaker. And we'll do the guy that's gonna target us with an ability. Took a little hit, no problem. $150, not enough to kill. Let's try out the instant love tap. And then we'll go ahead and check out Shredder as well. Alright, so the waves are up at the top. Overcharge. Generate overcharge by performing certain instant abilities. Overcharge acts like temporary bonus mana that can be used to cast lane abilities during that encounter only. When you are low on mana, generate overcharge and stay in the fight. Very cool. So Captain Thorn reloads and unloads. Alright. Looks like he's gonna unload first, I'd imagine, so we're gonna do some fancy footwork. Also just want to check out all the different abilities. Very nice, had some misses in there. Give him a love tap. And then we're gonna break this man's heart. Not gonna kill, but we're close. turn, we win. Oh, that did a lot more damage. You can select a healing potion from the potion bag to recover health. Combat will end in defeat if your entire party's health reaches 0. Manage your health wisely to keep them fighting. And 55 does it. Wow. Looks like Bilgewater is up for grabs in its misfortunes. Got some gold, very nice. Oh, didn't get to see what the other item was. 220 XP, we need 1,000 to level up. Looks like we're going to level 10 we're going to start at. I'm assuming that's what the little shield badge was.
I'll consider this your formal surrender.
The Syndicate will never follow you. You hear me, tyrant? I'll die first.
I see. How about you boys? Does your captain speak for you all? Well then, Captain Thorn. I'd say this meeting is adjourned.
Savage. Let's go, MF.
The rest of you, welcome to my crew. Prove yourselves loyal and you'll be rewarded. Betray me, or even whisper the name Gangplank, and I'll stuff you in a box with your former captain. Understood?
Yes, Captain.
Another successful recruitment. Minus a few stubborn holdouts, the Syndicate's with us now. Their ships, their guns.
But none of their leaders.
Not yet.
Even if I have to put a bullet in every captain from the shipyards to the slaughter docks, I will make them understand. Bilgewater belongs to Sarah Fortune.
All right. Later that night.
Rathan?
Oh, hello. Mistwalker Sailor. Beware, the enemy has a buff called Primed Mist Bomb that will detonate and hurt your party upon death unless it is first disarmed with a Speed Lane ability. Alright, so we're going to learn about lane swaps. When selecting lane abilities, you can switch from the default balance lane to the speed lane or power lane using the lane up and lane down buttons. Performing an ability in the speed lane will reduce its cast time so it can be performed more quickly but with weaker impact. Performing an ability in the power lane will increase its cast time, taking longer to perform but with stronger impact. Pay attention to each enemy's mechanics and use lane switching to gain the upper hand during combat. Very cool. Alright, so, Mistwalker. Prime Mist Bomb on death. A speed lane attack will disarm the bomb. Easy enough. Mocking Blow deals light damage over 2 hits. Rusty Slice deals light damage, applies poison, dealing true damage over 3 turns. And how do I lane swap? I just click. Oh, here we go. So mouse wheel up, we go into the speed lane. Mouse wheel down, we go into the power lane. Simple enough. I guess we'll... And the instants are not lane specific, so they don't matter. So I guess we'll go ahead, go into the speed lane with a double up, so we can apply tapped. We've been sliced. And take some poison damage. And so debuffs can stack. I didn't catch how much damage that was, but we do have 2 poison stacks on our person. And then if we look in here, they just have a debuff tapped. And for the heck of it, we're going into the power lane, doing 278, which is way more than enough. Oh, but that caused me to take more damage because it took longer to cast. The lane mechanic, pretty cool. Alright, so we got enemy slain, overkill. So we get extra experience for doing more damage than we need to. And then condensed mana crystal used for enchanting. Gotcha. Very cool.
The black mist. How is this possible?
Fight the mist and find survivors. Alright, so I'm assuming that Gangplank is coming back from the dead. That's going to be the crux of the story. However, we're going to have to figure out more about that in the next episode. So, glad to see you guys again. Hope everyone's been doing well out there in the time between series. And we're going to go ahead with this series and see what's happening in Bilgewater and find what transpires along the journey with misfortune and what other friends or foes that we meet along the way. So, hope you guys are enjoying the look of this game so far. Seems pretty cool. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Appreciate you.